Hi, I'm Steve Skillings from JamHub Corporation, here to talk a little bit more about JamHub Studios. The product was originally designed to do silent rehearsing, and it's done a really good job for that. Bands love it, musicians love it. One of the things that's happening is people are using our product as an in-ear monitor mixer. Really, in-ear monitors are simply headphones that are smaller and go into your ears. But when you're moving to an in-ear monitor situation, a lot of times the additional cost of wireless and some of the other gear can be a challenge. And what the JamHub Studio, along with wired in-ears, can do is make the cost point for getting an entire band into in-ear monitoring very low. Another really cool thing that a JamHub Studio does for you is help to protect your hearing. When you're playing loud and in a small room and you have a lot of instruments in a small space, there's nowhere for that sound to go. So your hearing system is constantly getting bombarded, and we can only play so long. With a JamHub Studio, you can take control of that sound, take control of the volume. If the bass player's too loud, you can just turn him down. You'll hear better, and because everything's in control, you can play longer without burning out your hearing, and you'll have a really great sounding mix for you. Another interesting application of the JamHub Studio is in a project recording studio. What you can do is use the JamHub Studio as your headphone monitor mixer as you're recording the full band. Another great application for the JamHub Studio is using it in a house of worship. Adding music to a house of worship can sometimes be expensive. With the JamHub Studio, it gives you a cost-effective way to add a music system where everyone can hear what they need to hear in the performance, as well as, if your budget doesn't allow it, you can use it as a PA system mixer. You just connect a pair of powered speakers in the back, and now your JamHub is not only for monitoring, but it's also for PA. The JamHub Studios come in 3 models. Bedroom model is our entry-level product. It's perfect for 5 musicians. It has 5 different sections so that everyone can create their own mix. The next model up is Green Room, which is our mid-level product. It's the same size as this particular model, and it has 7 sections, the 6 you see here in the rear one, so that you can create 7 independent mixes. It comes with 1 remote in the box to add an 8th mix, and the remote is for a drummer or keyboard player who's stuck behind the gear and can't reach out to the JamHub. This particular model is what we call JamUp Tour Bus. It's the same as JamHub Green Room, except that it has this built-in recorder function here. And you can record the entire band by pressing record here, and it writes out to SD-RAM. Now, the rear section here, so it looks a little bit different than our other main sections, but really it's just another opportunity to create another mix. You can see here on the back that it has the same inputs as these sections. And here are the mix controls. Here's the input trim. Here's the output. So you can use the rear section to connect to a recording device, a pair of powered speakers, or maybe even have an iPod or something coming in. It behaves in every way like these other sections. We just put it on the back here to encourage people to use the rear and record your jams. If you have any other questions, if you have an application in mind that you're wondering if it's a great product for, please call your Sweetwater sales engineer. They understand the product well, how to connect it, and can get you up and going very quickly. Thank you very much.